What's up, crypto fiends? Average crypto investor, aka wishing I was a whale, here to talk about another node project, this time on the Fantom network. They're a fork of Thor, which I've covered before, and I will link the video down below if you're looking to get involved in one of my favorite projects. The project we will be talking about today is Power Nodes, or just Power for short. Obviously, nothing said in this video is financial advice, and you should always do your own research before investing into any project. Power came out shortly after Thor, forking their contract and starting their own project on the Fantom network. They quickly started to experience the same growing pains as Thor was, with selling pressure being created from the contract changing Power into Fantom. This is in addition to the recent rug pull that happened with Ring, causing Power to massively dip early on. Thankfully, Power and Thor started working together, laying the foundations for the union of transparency. Not much has been announced in regards to what the union will exactly be, but they are committed to being transparent with their communities and building trust in the DeFi space. I'm also strongly bullish on all of the union of transparency moving into 2022, which is another feather in the cap of Power. So how does Power actually work? It is a traditional multi-tier node service that pays out its users. The smallest tier is Flatversal, which costs 1 power per node and earns 0.003 per day. The next tier is Microscopic, which costs 5 power per node and earns 0.025 power per day. The next tier is Human, which costs 10 power per node and earns 0.1 power per day. The final tier, which both costs and earns the most, is Superhuman, which costs 50 power per node and earns 0.7 power per day. Power has also been investing its treasury into several other protocols, including Strong Nodes, Wonderland Time, Hector DAO, and Tome Finance. The Power investment wallet currently sits at $625,000, with another $2 million in their treasury wallet. This project is relatively young, but I believe they've already made some great moves in the space and have plenty of time for their treasury to grow. One of the key differences between Power's smart contract and Thor's smart contract, besides being on the Fantom network, is how they handle claim tax. In Power, they use a flat 10% claim tax across all tiers when you claim your rewards. Now, this may change with the new contract or as they study their missions, but it's important to note this advantage there for investors. Speaking of great moves, the team has just announced KYC through Shore, a UI update, a new contract in the works, and recently launched their own Fantom Rpc Endpoints for every node holder. They are also in talks with the Fantom Foundation to become a partner as well. One of the biggest problems that they were facing upfront was removing the sell pressure from the contract selling Power each time a node was created or tax was collected. This was rectified relatively recently and has resulted in a turnaround of Power's price action. Speaking of price action, Power has been on an upward trend recently since they had their first interim project fix. Currently, Power's price is sitting at $16.18 at time of writing this, it's at $21.67 at time of recording this, and it's sitting at this at time of editing it. Power has shown some strong upward momentum recently, which I believe should carry them into the new contract, which I believe will help even more. The question is, should you invest in Power in its current state? That will be a personal decision that you will need to make. If you're looking for a node project on the Fantom network, this is looking like an attractive price. Also, with Thor's recent price action bringing over $100, it may be a good idea to get into another project at a lower price point so that way you can take advantage of upward price movement in addition to your rewards compounding into even more nodes on the network. Are you invested in Power or any other node projects? Let me know in the comments below what your favorite is. Also, if you have any other projects that you would like me to review, certainly send them my way. As always, if you like this type of content, don't forget to like the video and hit subscribe with the bell notification turned on so that way you can be alerted when my next video goes live. That's all for now. Stay safe and don't worry, we are all going to make it, crypto fiends.